let's do a new one. File, new, class. What should we call this? I don't know. Let's look at some of the utility we have for arrays. We'll call this array util for utilities. And it's public static. So yeah, we're going to call it just to show some of the array utilities. So for example, if you want to sort an array, if you want to search an array, you don't have to write your own code. There are things out there we can use to do that. So let's create an array here. I'll just do a simple example here. So let's say we have an array double. We'll call it numbers. Oh, it's an array first. Let me just make sure that's an array. We'll call it numbers. And let's put some numbers in it. Curly bracket to put some numbers. And this is decimal values, so you can put 6. The machine will make it 6.0, 3.2, 4.7, 11.5, 2.9. I did 2.0, I guess. That's okay. Oh, I forgot the comma here. That's why I'm going to syntax error. 13.7, 6.7, and that's plenty. And maybe we'll do another array, char, and this one will give it characters. So let's put some characters in it. Curly. This is lowercase a. Let's put uppercase a. Let's put the number 4, which is as a character. Let's put, I don't know, lowercase f as a character. Oh, lowercase f, comma. Let's put uppercase D. Just put anything you want to put in them. Put P. That's plenty. Oh, I forgot to give the array a name here. Characters. Chars. How's that? We'll give it the name characters. So if I ask, now notice here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I want to sort each one of these, I don't have to write a program to sort them myself. So I can type in Java dot util dot array. These are some of the Java utility.array dot sort. And we're going to tell them which array to sort. Sort what? Array numbers. Java util arrays with an S. Dot sort. and that will sort that array for me and leaves them in numbers. They stay in the same array there. So if I set up a loop here to display numbers now, let's see what will happen. We said how many, doesn't really matter, for int I equals to 0, I is less than numbers dot length, I plus plus, and what do you want to do? I want to print that. Sys I'll print them on top of each other, like one after the other. Well, you know what? I'll put them next to each other. Take that print, go print instead of print line. I want you to print first, what's that array called? Numbers, okay. Numbers in location I. After that, put a space between them. Numbers in location I. And what's the syntax error here? I keep forgetting that should have been a plus here. And put a space there. And here's my numbers. Notice they're all sorted from small to large. You can do the same thing with character. I can go right there, Java dot util dot arrays dot sort, and the array name was chars. And there's my semicolon. So now in chars we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't have to redo this. I'll go chars here. And print chars. Oh, I need that one. Oh, I don't need that one. There we go. Chars, the name of the array, and location I. Now remember, lowercase a is different than uppercase a. Numbers are different. For A, D, A, F, P. How does the machine know that? They go by the ASCII code, the binary code for them. So you can sort all your numbers by just one command. Otherwise, you have to use a double loop or a nested loop to do that. If you want to search for one, especially if your list is really sorted now or alphabetized, because once we do this, my list, once you get to this point, your list is alphabetized. So let's say I want to search for something. I can block this. I don't think I need these two lines here. I just don't want to delete them here. Let's say I go and I ask the machine Java dot util dot arrays dot binary search. Now the one thing about binary search, you only want to do it if your list is alphabetized. And what are we searching for? Let's say I want to search for the array numbers here. And I want to search for the number 11.5. and semicolon. Save it, run it. So it doesn't really tell me if it found it or not. So I don't know if it found it or not. So if you want to see where that number is, what location, so maybe what you want to do, go before this one and go sys-o. Let me take this one out for now, and I'll put another one here to close that one so I don't forget about it. So what do you want to print here? I want to print 11.5. I want to write this string 11.5 is in location space plus. I want to print that. Let's see what it's going to tell me. Save it. 11.5 is in location 5. Is that look? Once you sort that array, let's go back and sort that array numbers to see if it's real location 5. Copy. Command V. So let's take this one out. And we're going to do numbers here to see if that location 5 actually. And let's print that. Numbers. So this is going to print the numbers, and this will show me actually if I did it right. So I don't need this one now. I can delete it. And let's save this one and run it. And I should have went, after I finished with this, I should have had a print line, sys-o, to go to the next line. And then what that does, just moves the cursor to the next line, so it looks nicer. And here's what we have. There's my sorted list. And let's see where the 11.5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice the first one is location 0, the index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives me the location of where that number is. So once you have the location of that number, if you want to print what's in that location, like if I want to, if I don't want to show you the list here, 11 point, like I want to say the number and location is, I can say sysout, print the location, then print the number. The number, you know where the number is, going to be in location numbers 5. If you ask to print numbers 5, it's going to give you the value of that number. And you can do a search also for, let's do the same thing. Copy this. So let's go to the character one. So I want to print the character now to see if it's working, you know. So make sure to see it's working first. I got to tell them to go to that location character or chars. And this is chars here. So when you print it, we see if it's working or not. Display characters now. And let's see what's going to happen here when I do this. I'm going to type in the number or the letters lowercase f. So I want to search here for in chars that tell them which list and what letter you're going to be searching for. Letter F. Let's see if we're going to get that. Here's my list for A, D, A, F, P. This first print is actually for the number 11.5. We know it's working. F is in location 4. Let's see if it's 4. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does give me the location of that one. So now let's also test another one. So this is working. I'll leave it alone. Let's do another array, int, array, n1, which has the values. I'll make it a small one. 2, 5, 6. int, number 2 equals 3, 1, int, number 4, array 4 equals 2, 3, 5, 6. And I want to know if these are equal. So I can type in equal, and equal, that means they have to have the same size and the same elements in them. So if I put 2 and 5 in this, if I put 2 and 5, they're still not equal because the third one doesn't match. But this one, 2, 5, and 6, the space doesn't make any difference, just easy on the eye. So let's go right there, system out or syso. And now I'm going to check and see. I'm going to use some of, I'm going to use some of the Java dot util dot arrays dot equal, and ask them to tell me if these two arrays are equal. Let me begin with array number 1, array number 2. Are they equal? Print, are they equal? Well, you should see, oh, dot, what happened here? Ugh. Dot equal. Arrays and equals with an S, yep. So that should give me a false, because the result of this, are they equal, true or false? So if I run it, should be false. There's the false. And now what about if I copy this, copy, and paste it here, Command V, and let's use array 1 and 3. Are they equal? Oh, and 3. Are they equal now? Or I call N4, my mistake. I guess there's no 3 there. And that's true because they are equal. So notice there's some of the Java util arrays methods available for us to use. And there's plenty of them. I mean, you can Google them online and see, but that's just an example, a few of them that we use a lot. The equal, the sort, and the search, the binary search. Again, to use the binary search, your list must be sorted first. Must be.